The governor of Georgia, Nathan Deal, signed a historic gun rights bill yesterday. It's called the Safe Carry Protection Act, and it allows gun owners to carry firearms in public places, including bars, schools, even churches. All rise, Judge Andrew Napolitano is here. I got to tell you, Judge, I don't know about the legality of this or the constitutionality of it. Gets me worried, though, when I think of walking into a bar where people have been drinking and a couple of guys are packing a Colt 45. I mean, doesn't that get you a little worried, a little nervous?
Yes, it is troublesome, but what's equally troublesome is the opposite, which is someone walking in a bar with a concealed weapon, knowing that no one there can stop them, and they intend to use that weapon either on the owner of the bar or somebody else in the bar. But the choice between, are we afraid in the bar when we carry our guns, are we afraid in the bar only when the bad guy carries the gun, was made for us by the framers when they added the Second Amendment. Now, the bar question is interesting, Stuart. I'm glad you raised it. I haven't read the statute. I've read the summaries of it that your producers sent me and that are out there today. But this statute must be subject to the wishes of the landowner. Surely this statute could not force bars to admit people with guns. Surely the owner of the bar could say, no guns in here, this is a gun-free bar, because the property right of the owner would trump the carrying right of the carrier.
But what about smoking tobacco? The bar owner doesn't have the right to say, come on in, it's a legal product, you want to smoke it, you can smoke it. The state takes away that right.
Because, interesting question as well. All your questions are interesting. That's because the right to smoke tobacco is not considered a fundamental liberty protected by the Constitution the way the right to keep and bear arms is. So the government can tell you, listen, I disagree with these thou shalt not smoke. I don't smoke, I find it repellent. But I don't own the bar, and I think the bar owner should decide, and we'd have smoke-free bars and bars where you can smoke your head off. But that's just me. But the bar owner cannot reject the government's health mandate. He can't say to the government, I'm not going to wash my glasses and I'm going to let people smoke. But he can reject the individual wish of a person to carry a gun on his personal property.
Okay.
So becoming a public accommodation does not remove your ability to say no.
One last one, real fast. Would you like to see the spread of laws such as they just passed in Georgia? Would you like to see it all across the country?
I think the Constitution would like to see it. Personally, I would love to see it. In your and my home state of New Jersey, it's the opposite. It's nearly impossible to get the right to carry a gun anywhere unless you're in your off-duty law enforcement. And that issue is going to go before the Supreme Court of the United States, whether the Jersey laws are too stringent. I'm not saying everything's got to be like Georgia, but Georgia's far closer to the wish of the framers and the history of the Second Amendment than the New Jersey system is.
You're taking a tough line there, Judge, but then you usually do. Judge Andrew Napolitano in D.C. today. All right. Thanks, Judge.